a tax debt can give you sleepless nights, especially when you don't know what to do if you owe the IRS a lot of money. Fortunately, there's a lot you can do to help with the situation. In this video, we go over some things you can do if the IRS is coming after you. Pay attention. The IRS sends notices by certified mail or a computer-based system. The trouble that can befall you for ignoring them may be regrettable. Whether it's a collection letter or notice of intent to levy, do not hesitate to respond. You cannot escape the IRS. Ignoring the agency will only put you in extra trouble. Reach out to the IRS immediately if they contact you. If you cannot satisfy the debt, consult a tax attorney. Seek representation. Before going to the IRS, consult a tax expert. The professional will advise you on how to prepare for the interview and how to behave. You will also learn the tricks that the IRS officer can use to corner you. The IRS puts the interests of the government first. For this reason, the IRS officer tends to drive the interview against you, making the process quite intimidating. The IRS publication of 2015 on the collection process gives you a right to representation. You should also receive a courteous and professional treatment from the interviewing officer. Failure to this, you can discontinue the interview and demand to talk to a supervisor. The IRS will want you to clear the debt through whatever means. If you don't have enough cash to pay the bill, the agency will want you to sell your property or get into a payment plan. During the interview, you risk disclosing information that can have adverse effects on your collection case. Anything you say or write in the presence of an IRS agent can work against you. That is where experienced tax attorneys come in handy. Instead of going through this tormenting moment, it's advisable to seek the representation of a tax relief professional. Challenge claims. The entire collection procedure comes to an end the moment you challenge the tax collector. If you take the IRS to court, the agency cannot collect anything from you until the court makes a verdict. Some people have managed to stop the IRS for years through court orders. The IRS prefers to settle tax debt issues out of court. The agents are open to negotiations with people who are willing to commit to paying. Pay in installments. Negotiating for a manageable payment plan may be what to do if you owe the IRS a lot of money. As long as you adhere to the installment agreement, the IRS does not take any collection activities. However, the unpaid balance is still subject to penalties and it continues to accrue interest. For this reason, the taxpayer pays more money over a more extended period than expected. Renegotiate your debt. Under the Offer in Compromise program, the IRS can review your debt downwards. The tax collector looks at your cash and non-cash assets, disposable income per month, and future income. The findings enable the IRS to project the possibility of ever collecting from you. On renegotiating the debt, the IRS and the taxpayer agree on an amount that the defaulter pays in 24 months. This plan forfeits any balances beyond the agreed amount. Once you satisfy the prescribed terms, the IRS releases any liens filed on your property within 30 days. If you have issues that hinder you from meeting your tax obligations, it's wise to discuss them with the IRS. The agency can give you more flexible options for dealing with your debt. Contact us today for professional aid in solving your IRS debt issues. And if you enjoyed this video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe.